Well, the Las Vegas Raiders haven't even played a game yet in our city, but they're already leaving an imprint here in the community.
Absolutely. From events to fundraisers, it is just the beginning. Fox 5 Sports Director Kevin Bollinger joins us live in studio with more. Hey, Kevin.
Oh, good morning. While Las Vegas is getting used to being a major league sports city, people are figuring out it's about as much being a part of the community as it is wins and losses. Raiders president Mark Badain told me in our conversation about community that there's a certain prominence that comes with being an NFL city.
I think one thing that we can't lose sight of is Las Vegas is now one of 30 cities with an NFL team. And that's a really big deal, and it's something to really be proud of as a community.
The Raiders have always been known for being out and helping in the community that they're in. What can Southern Nevadans expect for the type of impact that having the Raiders here is going to mean to them?
Well, you start with the financial. That's obviously where you make the biggest impact when you can provide help and resources, and we've been in a position to do that, thankfully. But it goes beyond the money. You start talking about awareness and the power of the Raider brand, both in this market and then nationally, and you combine that with the power of the NFL, and now you bring that together with the power of Las Vegas and the global reach that you have, and you can do a lot of good. You can bring a lot of awareness to the community and bring a lot of awareness to people in need, and we've been able to do that together.
You've been a permanent resident here now for a little bit. What do you think about living in Southern Nevada and being a part of this community? What have been the things that you've taken away from living here?
I think people have misperceptions about this community. That's what I've seen. Everyone has a stereotype of what living in Vegas is like, and they couldn't be more wrong. And this community is very resilient and very tight-knit, and they support one another no matter the circumstance. And we've been a part of that, and we've been able to see it, and it's going to be great for the future. The community's been overwhelmingly positive since we stepped foot here 4 years ago. And yeah, we moved here a little over a year ago. It's been a great move for the family. It's been a great move for all the families that have come here, and what this market can provide for you in terms of a lifestyle and all the outdoor activities and what you can do from a housing perspective. And obviously there's no commute. You guys talk about having traffic here, but you don't have traffic here. And it's a much easier lifestyle, I think, than what some people are used to in California, and people are really excited about it.
When you brought up the fact that Las Vegas has a stereotype that necessarily isn't true, the same could be said about the Raiders, who have a stereotype that, for those that have gotten to know the organization, isn't necessarily true as well. This is a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. And these markets and these two entities really blend very well together, a little bit misunderstood, a little bit rebellious, but very positive, very community-minded, very focused on doing the right thing. And I think Las Vegas and the Raiders, it was really a great marriage and a great blending of two brands, and what we built at Allegiant Stadium and what it's going to mean to this market as we come out of this, the economic challenges we're going to be facing. It's the stimulus that the stadium is going to provide is going to be great for the community.
What is your message to Southern Nevada?
I think they should be very excited for this team. John and Mike have been building it systematically for the last couple of years. They know what they want from the team. They know what they want from a particular player, and they've gone about filling the needs and filling the holes. It's a good group of players. They're going to be very active in the community. They're going to be something to be really proud of. You saw on draft day, we drafted the first Las Vegas Raider in Henry Ruggs. He put on the first piece of Las Vegas Raider merchandise. There's just an enthusiasm and an excitement building from the team and the organization standpoint. And certainly you and I and everyone that's been here has felt it here. And it's so close and it's so tangible that I think for the community to know that they now have one of the National Football League teams, what that means for a community, what that's going to do for the Strip, what that's going to do for the resort corridor, what that's going to do for the entire community, to bring them together and provide economic growth as well as civic pride. It's going to be a great story. It already has been, and it'll be a great story in the future.